Okay, welcome to my brief venting on Prop 19, and welcome to my first YouTube video. I can't even make a cohesive voicemail message for my cell phone, so we'll see how this goes. I do have notes, I do have opinions, and I do have facts, so bear with me, and this will be painless. I am sick of the ignorance surrounding Prop 19, which is what led me to make this video. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and I appreciate opinion, and I would love to hear from some of you if you have a strong opinion about something that I did say on this video. Just make it an educated opinion. I've done a ton of research, and I know a lot of what I'm talking about on here. Um, so just try to respect and do the same. Do your research before you come at me with something. I am a smoker of marijuana. I enjoy it. I don't enjoy drinking alcohol nearly as much. It makes me sickish, just kind of an icky feeling, kind of a nauseous feeling. Not because I've had too much. Sometimes I can drink the hell out of some beer, love beer. Um, and sometimes I can have a half a beer and I can't finish the rest. I just feel disgusting. It just doesn't agree with me. So, my opinion said I am a yes on 19. I do smoke and I do enjoy it more than alcohol. Um, Alcohol is a debilitating drug, whereas for me, marijuana is a much more productive um, drug. If I'm going to clean my house, I will smoke. It helps me focus, as weird as that may sound. But that's me. So I've been looking for commercials on Prop 19 and I'm able to find pretty much nothing. Prop 19 seems to be unable to be talked about. I'm not really sure, but I'm enjoying the research that I'm doing. Um, the one commercial that I did hear, the biggest argument so far is about marijuana in the workplace. It seems that if marijuana is legalized, bosses in the workplace are not going to be able to do anything about somebody coming in high until something goes wrong. I don't understand that viewpoint. Um, Help me out if you would. As far as the jobs that I've held in the past, if you smoke, or if you drink, or if you do an illicit drug, you are subject to some form of punishment. If you come to work under the influence, you can be punished. I had to sign paperwork for that regularly. So I don't really understand how marijuana doesn't fall into the same category as alcohol for that problem. The other biggest thing I'm hearing is that it's written poorly. My opinion to this is that we pass it. If it's written poorly, we will quickly find out and we will quickly make the necessary amendments to this proposition. So pass it and learn from it. If you're looking at marijuana and you're comparing it to other things that are legal, marijuana illegal, cigarettes and alcohol legal. Alcohol went through prohibition, passed through it, and now is enjoyed by many. Um, Alcohol is a much more aggressive drug and causes a lot more problems than marijuana has been known to do. But alcohol is legal. Cigarettes, congratulations, Marlboro. Your marketing campaigns are flawless, apparently, because you have made a toxic killing machine for people to inhale and kill others around them. So good for you. If you look at the death tolls for the US in the 2000s, number one death is heart disease. That comes in at over 600,000 people dying from heart disease. Number two is cancer at over 500,000 deaths from cancer a year. Tobacco is up there on that list with over 400,000 deaths per year. Looking at these numbers, just these three, tobacco causes cancer, yet it's legal. Tobacco causes heart disease, yet it's legal. The food that Americans are allowed to consume, the stuff that is legal on the market for people, human beings, to put in their body and cause or be part of one of the number one causes for death in the US. I don't understand the priorities, I think. Um, when you continue on that list, alcohol has about 85,000 deaths. Um, Sexual behaviors made the list with 20,000 deaths. Um, Illicit drug use with 17,000. And that's followed by aspirin type drugs. Over the counter every day, aspirin type drugs is at 7,600 deaths. Directly underneath that was marijuana. Marijuana was on there with 0 deaths. Under aspirin, the FDA said that marijuana was the primary cause of 0 deaths from 1997 to 2005. Aspirin was almost 8,000 more people than marijuana in a year. It just doesn't make sense of why it's still legal. Now we're going into my opinion. You have alcohol poisoning. You have alcohol-related car crashes, which is another big worry that people are going to smoke and drive, just like they drink and drive. You're allowed to have a couple drinks in your system. You have to be at 0.08 alcohol level to be illegal. I believe there's going to be a zero tolerance policy for smoking and driving, which I'm not against. I don't smoke and drive. I don't drink and drive. I understand the what can happen when you do both of those. So, when you're intoxicated and you get behind a wheel, bad things happen. I get that. Most of the world gets that. What we choose to do is another story, and that will be taken care of at another time. But to have these drugs that are toxic be legal and have such a strong fight against something that's not, just because it's another illicit drug that you don't want another mind-altering drug legal. Well, you've already allowed these two to go through, and they're killing people. Marijuana is not. In 1971, Nixon started the war on drugs. In 1972, the prison toll rose 10 times what they were in 1972. 1972, federal prisons were 25,000 people. Now, there are 250,000 people in federal prison. That's a staggering number. Okay, it may not all have to do with the war on drugs, but if you look at Wikipedia and you look at the chart that they have on Wikipedia under war on drugs, you can see the numbers in bright red in front of you and how the chart rises in that period of time from 72 to now. And it's just staggering. And the numbers speak for themselves. People had done whatever it was to get in jail. You do about 10% of your sentence, and you're out. And then you're on parole. You do a random drug test. You have marijuana in your urine, and you go back to jail. And you're continuously in and out of the system for things like that. Agreeing with the system and the law in general is a whole nother ballgame. But right now, the rise of the prison system is unreal because of the war on drugs. In 25 years, Superior Court judge sat on that bench and watched drug offenders come in and take all of our criminal justice resources. People are coming in as robbers, rapists, murderers, and they're getting reduced or less severe sentences because all of those criminal justice resources are going to non-violent drug offenders. So I gotta walk the street next to a rapist instead of someone that smokes pot, which has caused no medical deaths. Priorities, America. Where are the priorities? None of it makes sense to me. And again, now we're going into my opinion. But if you are, sorry, little blackout for you. If you are against Prop 19, again, that's your opinion, and I respect your opinion, but I just hope that you're against it for an educated opinion, not because it's been illegal and it should stay illegal and we can't make something else illegal and that's it. We can't make something that's been illegal now legal and that's it. You're done. That's not really an educated opinion. Um, that has no basis. Um, on the research that I've done, I can't find a single reason why marijuana should be legal. It has been legal. If you can find some solid reasons for this drug to be illegal, please contact me. Please, I would love to hear another side because I just can't find one. So on November 2nd, when you go to vote, just go with an educated take on all of the propositions, not just 19. They're all out there, they're all important. 19 is just seemingly silly to me that it's even in question, that it's been in question for as long as it has. So thanks for taking the time, but good luck and happy lives.